後8時15分到着予定です。本日は関鉄航空をご利用くださいまして誠にありがとうございました。
Hello from Tokyo. I am so excited to be here because Japan has been on my bucket list forever and I'm so thrilled to finally be here in Japan. We just arrived yesterday and we'll be spending the next 7 days here in Tokyo and then heading down to Kyoto and Nara, possibly Osaka, we haven't decided yet, and then all the way down to Hiroshima. So for our first day in Tokyo, we're going to be exploring parts of Ginza and the Minato city area, so seeing some of the touristy sites as well as grabbing some delicious food. We don't necessarily have a set itinerary, we're just kind of going to break it down and explore different areas of Tokyo each day. We have a couple of places mapped out on Google Maps and we're just going to see which ones we want to go to. Thank goodness for Google Maps, it works so well here in Tokyo so far. Oh my goodness, it is so hot outside. It is September but it is still 30 degrees plus and it's only 9 o'clock. I am sweating. I'm so excited to share my Tokyo adventures, so let's head out. The busiest street of Ginza is closed on a Sunday, so people are just chilling out on the street. It's actually quite nice to see it, so relax. We've just come back to the room for a bit of a rest and recharge. I'm having a grape drink from Lawson's. I feel like we're going to be making a lot of trips to Lawson's during this visit. So far, between all the convenience stores, I think Lawson is our favorite, but having said that, we haven't tried any desserts yet, so can't pick a favorite just yet, but at least so far for drink and snack options, Lawson has been our go-to. I think we've done like 10,000 steps this morning. So we were in the, what's it called? Azabudai Hills area, so it's this new development area. The architecture was very futuristic, and the supermarket there, oh my goodness, it was definitely worth just going to see the supermarket. I know it's one of the more high-end supermarkets, but just to see how they lay out their fruit and fresh produce was just incredible. There's just so much thought and care taken into each peach and each melon. It was just so fascinating to see. So now we're back here and we're just going to chill for a while, and tonight I think we're still just going to hang around the GINZA area and GINZA 6 and check out some of the department stores. In the meantime, let's do a bit of a hotel room tour. As mentioned, we're staying in the GINZA area, which is kind of known as like the high-end designer boutique area, a very glamorous area of Tokyo. Surprisingly, for accommodation, it was quite comparable with other very popular places in Tokyo. I was also looking at staying at Shibuya and the prices were on par, but we thought this one was quite a nice hotel. So we are staying at the Park Royal Canvas on GINZA 8. I'll leave the details here as well. It's a really cool sort of moody vibe, and there's no way of getting around it. The hotel room is probably one of the smallest ones we've ever stayed in. It's all part of the Japan experience, staying in a small room, so the novelty is definitely there. This is the room as you walk in. Because it's so small, I've had to put my suitcase there, but luckily Adam's suitcase does fit in this little nook area here, so they have considered it for big suitcases. I just love all the detailing in the doorway. They even have a little shoehorn, which Adam does use, and this little shoe polisher, and a few hooks up there for some of our outerwear. And then come on in. I have fallen in love with Japanese toilets. I don't know how I'm gonna go home and use a normal toilet anymore. I'm just, how do we live? Like, this toilet is heated always, and it's just so nice. And surprisingly, the shower area is quite big. It's got the big shower head as well as a normal shower head, and it's pretty big. And thankfully, there is a little door to separate from the living space, because you definitely need that privacy, and it shuts completely, which I think is so important. There's some hotel rooms that don't shut completely. And then come on in, we have a little desk and seating area. What I like about this is I can move it around, because previously it was in this corner here and I found it so hard to do my makeup and get ready, but I could just easily move it over there. And so this is pretty much the room. The bed is actually quite comfortable, but there's not much space for much else other than the bed. And then this is the bathroom and vanity situation. Interestingly, the sink to get ready is outside of the bathroom, so that's been quite interesting to get ready. And then there's an area to put some of our things, but most of it is my things. Thankfully, there's some little nooks and cupboard space where I can put things away. So that is the room tour. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit, possibly edit some videos, and then we will head out and do some shopping later this afternoon, because I have not started shopping at all or thinking about shopping. Discovered that many books in Japan actually open from right to left rather than left to right, like this one and this one. I don't really like matcha, but this is pretty good. It is day 2 here in Tokyo. We are heading out to the Shibuya area, and I grew up reading Japanese fashion magazines, so I just cannot wait to just explore the neighborhood and see some of the trendy fashions and the Harajuku girls. We don't have any solid plans other than just to explore the Shibuya neighborhood and just check out some of the shops and cafes and see the attractions. All right, I'm so excited. Let's head to Shibuya. Good morning, it is day 3 out here in Tokyo. Today we are heading back to the Shibuya area, so we're going to do Shibuya Sky later this afternoon, and it is going to be so hot because it's, I I think it's about 35 degrees today. So this morning Adam has headed out to do a bit of shopping at Uniqlo, but I decided that this morning I will come out and check out the Muji flagship store. First impressions about Tokyo City so far, it is so big. Like yesterday we just explored the Shibuya and Shibuya City area and it just was massive compared to like Sydney, which is actually quite a small city. Like I could walk from one side of the city, from the harbour to the end of the city in like 20 minutes. It's probably only like 1 or 2 miles wide, but Japan is just massive. Like every intersection is just so busy and so huge, but surprisingly, despite how busy it is, it's a really clean and organized city. Even though there are millions and millions of people, it's just so organized and it doesn't feel chaotic, even though it could easily be very chaotic. And the streets of Tokyo are just so clean. Everyone just takes care of their rubbish. No one seems to leave trash out anywhere. It's just so clean and it definitely feels very safe to walk around. So far, first impressions, it's an amazing global city. Another thing I love about Tokyo is all the little sounds, like when the lift opens or when the traffic light goes or as the train stops. It sounds like you're in a real life anime. All the little quirky cartoon sounds. It just feels like another different universe, almost like you're in a little fantasy world. Everything is just so adorable. And also all the cars are just so cute. Like they're just so tiny. Like check out this car. It's just such an adorable little van. Okay, we are here at Muji. It is just about to open in 20 minutes or so. So I think I'm just gonna check out the neighborhood and then head into Muji. I have caught up with Adam. We are currently just waiting outside this coffee shop. It's called Cafe de l'Ombre. It's famous for like these coffee drips served in these ancient Chinese teacups. We're just waiting for it to open. It came highly recommended by Google review as well as friends that have been and visited Tokyo. So pretty excited. I've just had a look and there's this one coffee that comes in a champagne glass. So I want to check that out. had a bit of a refresher after our day out at KUSA, and now we are heading out to go grab some sushi. Finally, after 4 days here, we're finally going to try some sushi.
It's gonna be good. Didn't have to say. It's gonna be good. Everything's gonna be good.
We just got our tickets for KURA Sushi, and it's probably about a 45-minute wait. So if you do come and you don't want to wait, come just before you're hungry. Luckily for us, we had a late lunch, so it's not too bad waiting. So 40 minutes is pretty standard, I think, here in Tokyo. Yeah, come on. It's done. Wow. We've heard lots of good things about this fatty tuna, so let's give it a go. It's so good.
So good.
Oh my god,
So good?
that's so good.
Yeah, it tastes amazing.
Oh my god. So good. How are we going to eat normal sushi again? Found it.
We
Let's-
found it, yeah.
Let's hope we can try and get a table.
We'll give it a best shot.
We're gonna eat it in one bite.
So good, isn't it?
We just had beef at this GINZA Tokyo place. Highly recommend if you are looking for authentic Kobe beef. It was such an authentic experience. Like it was delicious.
Yeah.
Oh.
Steak was just,
Chef's kiss.
yeah, it was brilliant.
So
Melted in
good.
the mouth, very good.
It is officially our last day here in Tokyo. It is currently at 36 degrees. I think there was a heat wave warning or a heat stroke warning, so it is really hot. I think we're going to go to Tokyo Station and check it out during the daytime because we were there during night, but everything was closing, so we didn't have a chance to really explore. And we're going to go off and book our Shinkansen bullet train tickets to Kyoto tomorrow because we are heading off to another city, which we're really excited about. As much as we love Tokyo, I think it will be really nice to experience Japan at a different pace of life. We're at Tokyo Station, so we're just going to explore the building and all the shops and little eateries here. One thing I definitely noticed about Tokyo is that things are generally so quiet. In a city of 10 million people, it's amazing how calm and relaxing things are. Like even in restaurants, it's like whisper quiet when you're eating. There's no like loud shouting. I mean, obviously, unless you're in one of those yakitori bars, then definitely it does get a bit rowdy. But for the most part, it's so quiet. Like even in the station, there's so many people going about their day, but it's really calm. It's so fascinating.
Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, today is already.
Wow, that was so easy to book. So efficient just going to the office. So easy. We've come back to the hotel just for a little bit of a rest. Adam's not feeling too good, so he's just resting up in the room, and it was just far too hot in Tokyo, so we just didn't have a chance to get outside. So we mainly stayed in the Tokyo Station area, just exploring the underground basement and all the cute little shops and eateries. If you have a chance, definitely spend half a day there at the train station. There's so much to explore, and it's a great escape from the heat on days like this where it is just so hot. It was burning on the way back. So we are just chilling at the hotel. I'm in the library area just relaxing. I just had to pause filming for a second because a family came and just sat next to me. Even though I am comfortable vlogging in public, sometimes when people do get a little close, I just get all nervous, so I had to pause filming just then. I wanted to take a moment out from the Tokyo travel vlog and just sit down and say thank you so much for supporting the channel and for being here, liking, subscribing, interacting with any of my videos. YouTube has been a huge passion of mine, and it has completely changed my life. I have spoken about this in a couple of my YouTube journey videos, but it has been a huge dream of mine to start a YouTube channel, and after almost a year and a half, 1,000+ friends here, and after 4,000 hours, which seemed almost impossible, almost like climbing Mount Fuji at one point, and after 4,000 watch hours, which seemed almost impossible, my channel has finally been monetized. It has been a huge goal of mine as part of my YouTube journey to get to this point, and hand on heart, after doing it for almost a year and a half, I promise you it has nothing to do with the money. It just means a lot to me, because it feels like after almost 50 videos, hundreds if not 1,000 hours that I've poured into the YouTube channel, to see the first dollar come through was just so exciting. Like, it was probably the most rewarding dollar I've ever seen ever, and it only happened a few days ago, just before we came to Japan. So I just want to thank you again for all your support, and I hope I can continue to make more good videos, and I hope you'll come along on this journey with me and continue to be part of this YouTube community. Also, if you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or if you're a small content creator, please do not give up. It is so hard, and I know each milestone seems so far away, but every little bit of hour you pour into making videos or just creating content and just putting yourself out there. Sorry, I just had to move because there was a group of people that came, but I just wanted to say that if you are a small content creator or you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, please do not keep up, and definitely keep going. It seems impossible at the time when you're starting out, but I promise you it is so worth it. I'm so glad to be able to share this milestone with you while we're in Tokyo. It's just so exciting to be vlogging and enjoying this time. We have come down to the bar at our hotel to celebrate our last night here in Tokyo. It has been a good 6 or 7 days, and we're pretty excited to now head over to Kyoto tomorrow. A lot of people say it's their favorite city in Japan, so we are pretty excited. It is our last night exploring Tokyo. I think we're going to head to the Shinjuku area to see the big Godzilla. Surprisingly, I really love the Godzilla film, so this should be fun. smells like barbecue in here. Of the safety. Oh my goodness, I have been to global transport hubs all around the world, from Paris, London, Shanghai, New York, and nothing is as crazy as Tokyo Station. Oh my God, it was the most hectic experience ever. There are just hundreds and thousands of people just going in all different directions. I highly recommend, if you are coming to Tokyo and you need to transit through Tokyo Station, come at least an hour and a half before your train, because it took us probably 45 minutes just to navigate where the right gate was. There are just so many different channels to Tokyo Station. Anyway, this is our Shinkansen. We are heading to Kyoto, so it has been so much fun in Tokyo, but definitely looking forward to a change of scenery, and are so excited to ride the Shinkansen train. I feel like it's all part of the Japan experience. Super excited.